I'm making this video in response to a lot of other videos that I've seen on YouTube about Charles Dyer, also known as July4patriot. Prior to him being arrested, I didn't know much about who he was. I'd seen some of his videos. I'm not going to agree with everything he has to say. I'm not going to agree with everything that the 9/11 truthers or these other people want to read into it on all the conspiracy theories. However, in a response to a lot of the people, especially the former Marines out there, who think that it's somehow funny or somehow is an advantage to them to talk smack against this guy when he is falsely accused of molesting his daughter, and we know it's a false accusation, we know how these things work, and somebody wants to talk smack against this guy, hide behind a camera somewhere, taking advantage of the fact that he's in jail and cannot defend himself, taking advantage of the fact that he's been separated from his family, he can't defend himself in these things, and you know how bad of an accusation that is. To talk that kind of smack against this guy, I don't care if you were in Vietnam or Desert Storm or the Iraq War or Afghanistan. You want to talk smack against some guy when he's locked up like that and he can't defend himself right now, you're a fucking coward. That's what it is. Today, you're a fucking coward. You want to go kill Vietnamese in fucking 1968 or something? Guess what, man? This ain't 1968. So today, you're a fucking coward because you're taking advantage of an opportunity to talk smack against a guy that can't defend himself, to talk the kind of smack that could get him harmed in jail, because everybody knows that people in jail don't like child molesters. But, you know, there's one thing that's a little bit worse than that, which is the kind of cowardly fuck who's going to go around making false accusations on some guy just because they know how to run their face or know how to upload videos. And you know what? You're talking that kind of shit, you're a fucking coward. Now, if you got some issue with somebody owning guns or having an M203, yeah, I can tell you from my time in the military, not too many people ripped off weapons from the military, okay? Not happening much. There were a lot of people who wish they could, but reality is it didn't happen much. And if he did it, or if he didn't do it, or somebody gave him this thing, that's a separate issue. You know, you could decide to object to that. You could decide you don't like his politics. You could decide that, you know, maybe this guy was associating with somebody that you don't like. But to call him a child molester and talk that kind of shit against a guy, he's locked up. He's supposed to be at least at some level a brother Marine. And somebody, that pisses me off, man. That really pisses me off. And it pisses me off to the point that I've called some fight promoters here in Portland, Oregon about hosting some of this stuff. So that way, all you guys that want to talk shit from behind a camera somewhere on your little YouTube thing or be a fucking has-been, and because you're a fucking has-been, you can somehow decide this guy's guilty of something and call shots on him while he's in jail. I made arrangements with a fight promoter here in Oregon. We can have UFC rules. You're gonna step up or shut up. And here's what we can do, man. I'll even help. I'll pay for your fight entry fees, and we're gonna get it the fuck on, because I'm tired of people talking smack, especially every cowardly fuck who wants to go repeating that this guy's a child molester when they know it's not true. Because what? You're gonna get popular with somebody? Are you gonna get laid? I mean, you know, maybe you want to get laid with, what's his name, Bramberg or something, a gossip boy on his website. You want a piece of that action? Okay, well, that's you, man. Okay? But you know what? It's fucking bullshit to be talking crap against Charles Dyer when you know he's been falsely accused on a child molestation thing. Now, this weapon charge, you know what? There are guys who break gun laws. It happens. You can decide whether or not, you know, you support that or you don't, or you think it's really fucking evil, or, you know, it's a shame he got caught. But even when we look at the procedural law on how he got caught with that thing, somebody's rolling in with a false accusation and then wants to tear his house apart and try to find anything illegal. You know what? Somebody could come to your house with a false accusation that you're a child molester, which is one of the worst accusations you can give to anybody in our society in America right now in 2010. That's one of the worst accusations you can give to somebody. Saying, oh, you raped a child, so we're going to search your house, we're going to search your car, we're going to search your storage, and we're going to find anything we can use against you because we got this false accusation we can take advantage of. You know what? There's some things that are just plain fucking wrong, okay? That you want to go through somebody's house and find something that might be illegal, some expired drug prescriptions, maybe an illegal weapon, maybe granddad's souvenir from World War II that you didn't register, maybe a souvenir hand grenade that one of you guys brought back from Vietnam, okay? If somebody came with a bunch of federal agents and bomb-sniffing dogs because somebody wants to throw a false accusation about being a child molester, that's fucked up, and it's fucking cowardly. And you guys need to shut your fucking face or step the fuck up, because I'm tired of hearing this bullshit. You don't like Charles Dyer's politics? Hey man, free speech. But I don't think free speech goes so far that you people can go talking shit against this guy when he can't defend himself on it. And we talk about day in court, you know that shit's rigged. I mean, come on, man. Who gets a fair trial in this country in 2010? O.J. fucking Simpson? They still got him later on. I mean, nobody gets a fair trial. It doesn't fucking happen. So what are you thinking? I mean, come on, man. It's wrong for you guys to be talking this kind of shit about Charles Dyer and this child molestation thing. You want to talk about his politics? Great. You don't like the American resistance movement or something? You know, that's your opinion. But man, you guys, especially if you're a military veteran, especially if you're a Marine, that's one of the most dishonorable fucking things you could do is accuse a brother like that. And that's fucking wrong. And I don't give a fuck about your military record. If you're doing that, you're a piece of shit and a coward.